Since I've been in the Elite League with Edinburgh before as well, this is the first time I've been in the playoffs and had a chance like this to go forward, so I'm really looking forward to it. Can't wait.
It's just like we said, the guys know they're up against it, but it's been a good positive mood, just like any other thing. And we know it's a two-leg affair. We've played very well at home virtually every week, and you know, there's nothing to lose here. We've made the playoffs, and I had said it earlier that you know, there's been a lot of talk, and that Nottingham are in to get a shoe in for this treble or Grand Slam or whatever they want to call it, and hopefully we can put a wee kink in their plans by getting a victory here on Saturday night and see where it goes. But the guys are feeling good in the room. They're nice and loose. They know it's coming to the end of the season. There's nothing to save it for, and they're healthy. So get another good crowd like that, and hopefully use that energy, and we'll see what happens.
Pretty excited. I think the week of training has been pretty high tempo, and the coaches themselves haven't even been pushing us. The boys are excited for it. Saying that, in the dressing room though, everybody's been having a good laugh and that still, and I think hopes are high. I think obviously we know it's going to be a hard place to play down in Nottingham, but if we can get a good result up here, I think it's everything to play for.
The biggest thing is when we come out, and Stewie's been out there preparing them all week, when we come out and play as a team and we stick to the systems that we got in place and limit our simple errors, we're a very good hockey club, and we perform very well at home. We play with high energy, and everybody playing for everybody. As soon as we go a little bit renegade, or guys get off their own little program or think they know something a little better, you know, teams tend to pick us apart a bit. In this Nottingham, all they need is a little, you know, a little crack or two, and they'll exploit it, you know. So we know got to be right on top of our game to get a result, and I'd like to think the boys are ready for it.
I think we've got to play, what's the word I would be looking for? A lot more better positional, keeping them at the outside as much as we can, and just making sure like a lot less mistakes, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, because they'll score on every chance we give them.
Yeah, I mean, we've beat everybody in this building bar Nottingham this year, and I make no bone about it. I mean, Nottingham are a great team. I think that Corey and Rick have done a great job with them and kept them really focused this year. And I don't think they'll be any less prepared coming into the building on Saturday night. But the last time we played them, we got a little embarrassed. We weren't very happy about that, and that's something that you know, there's a lot of pride in this team, and you know, the guys are sticking together. So we'd like to rectify that, and you know, it'll happen one day that we beat the Nottingham Panthers. So why not Saturday night, right?
Yeah, it always creeps up in you just all of a sudden. Like before, you're always thinking, oh, there's another month, there's 2 months left, or oh, geez, oh, and then all of a sudden it's like the last week, and you're like, oh, I don't really want it to end now, but so hopefully it does go a week longer, and then we'll see what happens.
I think it's very rare for an entire team to stick together. You know, some guys get older and retire. Other guys move on to different leagues. Some guys express a great desire to come back to a club. But yeah, you're right. I mean, they know that probably, you know, this next week or two, depending on the results, is the last time that some of these guys may play hockey, and some of them may put on a Flyers shirt. So hopefully they come out and, I've used the term many a times, but give a great account of themselves. And we'd love to finish off on a high note. This is the last, no matter what, this is the last game of the season in this building. Love to finish off with a win, and we do that. We give ourselves a great chance going into Sunday.
It's going to be a big game. Everyone's been looking forward to it since we found out who we're playing, and they're a good team, but we just got to come out and stick to what we know how to do and forget about all the other games we've played against them. It's a different season now, so just come out and do what we know we got to do. Feeling great. Like I said, it's a new season. Whatever they did earlier in the season doesn't matter, so it's all about these 2 games.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough matchup. It's the only team we haven't beaten this year, and they handled us pretty easy the last time they came up here. But you know, everyone kind of says it's a different season once playoffs start, and I think that's how everyone's looking at it. Guys feel great about themselves. We've had some, you know, really good games the last couple of weeks, regardless of the few losses we had before our 3-game win streak there. I think everyone was playing well, and everyone's positive. I mean, it is what it is. It's playoffs. You never know. It's 2 games, and we can come out and beat them at home, and you never know what's going to happen down there on the Sunday, being a 4 o'clock match. Both teams got to travel, and it's going to be hard on all of us. So, morale's up, and everyone's kind of excited to play and see what happens.
If there's any team I'd love to put out of the playoffs right now, it'd be Nottingham. But I mean, it's going to be a hard one to do. But I hope it does happen. I hope it does.
Everybody who was in the building last week realized the influence that a crowd can have. I said it last week in the paper that I haven't seen it that busy, at least 12 years. I mean, it was a great atmosphere to play in front of. The guys really were up for it. The guys came into the building and played a great hockey game, So the crowd is very influential. They always have been. But they're also hard on us when we need to be. If you need a kick in the butt, you're not playing as well, they'll let you know about it. But this is the business end of the season. Guys are prepared, and I think that you'll see a good hockey game tomorrow.